We're with Selma, Selma Series 3, 637386. Let's just take the link light out for a second. Let's start with the problem with this saxophone. Let's zoom in. This saxophone has mold over all the pads, and that's what is the issue. And we're going to clean all these pads and get this mold off. We're going to pull the sax apart and clean everything. And just like the other sax we did. The mold is going to be gone. And then we'll get into, let's just pull it back for action. That might help. There you go. That's good. Then we're going to get into seating and clamping and regulating. But the first thing we need to do is get these pads clean, get all the mold off the sax. It's not good for the person playing it. It might lead to a health issue. I'm not a doctor, but hey, it doesn't take a doctor to know that mold's not good. Especially when you're breathing deeply in, and this sort of mold is really, I wouldn't be playing the sax with this sort of mold at all. Not a chance till it's all completely, thoroughly gone. So we're going to pull it all apart and let's get out of here and get it demolded, one might say. Hey, let's just do this. Just put a leak light down. Just get these up for a second. And there you go. That might help. That might help. The sax hasn't had a service in a long time, and hence it's got some regulation, some seating issues, and we're going to get it to seat and regulate better than it does. Just having a look here with the camera myself right now. Let's zoom in a bit. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, all these small leaks and regulation issues. We have pads that are not seated and not regulated, hitting hard in some spots. That was the left stack at the back. Right stack at the front is pretty typical when saxophones haven't been serviced for a while. We have them hitting hard at the back, as you can see. If we go down here with this key, you can see it's just hitting hard at the back. That's the D. Over to the right of the E, hitting hard at that side over there, and also hitting hard at that side there. And this hasn't been serviced for a long time. This speaker key is hitting hard right there first, and also our regulation. Let's go from the back here. We'll zoom out for a sec just so we see what's happening. Opening up the G sharp with this finger and holding the camera at the same time. And here we go. So this is our situation with the sax. It's a regulation issue. It's hitting hard at the back. This is the speaker here. The G sharp is on the right there. That you can see a big gap coming out of the G sharp. There'll be no bottom notes being played, but it's that speaker's holding this F key up, but also the F key is not seated properly. So there's a few issues, like absolutely all the time with saxophones. There's always a few issues. It's not just one simple scenario. Yeah, how are these guys? That's the question. Yeah, little bits of light coming out. Little bits of light coming out of that old big flat. Yeah, that's not too bad. What about it? What about the F sharp? There's a bit of light coming out of the F sharp. Let's check out the E flat. I just want to see what's hanging with the E flat. Okay. Yeah, it's a little undersprung too. It's too light. That's way too light. F sharp, Alt F sharp. Let's get around to the go into the bell keys. Look at this glaring light down the bell keys and just have a look how that's looking. They're not too bad. They feel pretty good. I mean, obviously there's light coming out of them. They're not seated and regulated. That's first touch right there, as you can see. That's just touched down right now, and that's a regulation and seating issue. You can see that that B flat is hitting hard at one side, not regulated properly. We don't want the B flat hitting down first. If anything, we want the B to just hit down first. Both these keys are hitting hard at the back. I can just tell by the feel. If we go around the back, it's a little hard to see around the back. Yeah, it's pretty impossible actually, but anyway. You can see that there you go, hits hard at the back. We'll get onto all this. This video is far too long.